Want to attract a massive audience but don't want to spend hours planning your content? In this video, I'm going to break down 5 simple steps that'll help you create content and keep your audience coming back for more.
Well, then I get all excited.
See, if you're not happy with the engagement and the effectiveness of your content, it's probably because you're focused on the wrong target. More than likely, your content is focused on your needs and not the needs of your ideal audience. So you're just creating content that just ends up being
crap on top of crap on top of crap on top of crap.
At the end of the day, no one really cares about your content because we're all selfish, self-centered jerks just worried about solving our own problems and our own issues.
Let me tell you something. I am God.
Now, I'm sure you've heard before that you need to focus on your ideal audience, but that's extremely difficult to actually articulate and even harder to execute successfully. I know that everybody wants prompts to use with AI, but you also need a framework to use these prompts within. It's kind of like if you want to cook this amazing dinner and you've bought all these great ingredients, which are your prompts, but you don't have a recipe. And that's the framework. The framework is your recipe to use with these great prompts. So I'm going to give you all of those things today. And it doesn't matter what kind of content you're creating. It could be for your social media campaigns. It could be to write a script for YouTube. It could be for email newsletters. It does not matter. This framework will work for any type of content on any platform. Let me share with you some of the results we've gotten using this framework with my own clients. Here you can see the performance of 2 Facebook posts. The one on the left was our client. They created this before they started working with us. On the right is the post that we created. And as you can see, there's a massive difference in reach and engagement. And this is the impact of when you focus your content on the needs of your target audience. This is a benchmark report within Facebook for another client, and it compares our account to other similar accounts in a similar industry. Now, this account had about 1,600 followers, and typically it would get about 170 content interactions in a 28-day basis. So that means over 28 days, people were going to click on something, they were going to like, share, comment, but our content received 763 content interactions, over 4x than what's typically standard. And no, this wasn't some like crazy exciting business. This was a single location, local moving company. So it doesn't get any more vanilla or boring than a flippin' moving company. So if you apply this framework to your content, I guarantee you will see these kind of results. So this is a great demonstration that this framework works. This framework is going to save you a ton of time and frustration because it's going to eliminate writer's block. Plus, I'm going to give you all the prompts to just copy and paste and use with any AI platform you choose. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Naraki. Welcome to my channel where I help content creators and entrepreneurs grow using AI for their marketing efforts. This is one of my favorite videos to make, so let's jump right in. All right, it's time for step 1, the most important step in this entire process, and we're going to start with building your avatar. And I've got all the prompts that you need. There's actually 12 to build out this avatar. And there's a link in the description of this video where if you click it, it'll take you to this post that's featured on the left side of my screen. This is a post I created in my community on School where it's meant for people looking to grow using AI. And all you need to do here is come in here and copy this. It's ready to go. Then on the right side of my screen, I've got ChatGPT here. I'm not even logged in. I'm in a incognito window. So all I'm going to do here is paste this in. And this is the one thing you have to change is you just have to put in, who you're trying to target. So you can input your specific product or service or niche. And so for this example, I'm going to use content creators on YouTube. That's all you have to do. Let's see what Chat comes up with. Creative Casey. So one of the prompts I do say to give them a name. What's so impactful about this process is this is your roadmap to knowing what to say to your ideal audience. So it's really amazing content here. This will give you demographics, psychographics, behavioral traits, pain points and needs, decision-making, research, advertising, fears, your dream outcome, and I did ask it to give them a name. So this one is Creative Casey. Since we use this as the first step, now ChatGPT, we can ask it to just reference this exercise every time we prompt it something. So this is how it automatically creates content for your ideal audience. Now that step 1 is complete, let's go to step 2, where we're going to pick a topic for our content. If I head back over to my post on school, I go to step 2, select a topic prompt, copy this and paste this back into ChatGPT. And all you have to do is input, what platform you're trying to create content for. So for me, obviously it's YouTube. So give me 10 YouTube scripts that address the common challenges faced by the avatar, focusing on topics that will resonate with their needs, struggles, and interests. See, this is the beauty of this prompt. See, we're focused on the audience's needs, struggles, and interests. So this is automatic. So let's see what it comes up with. Okay, so it's given me 10 ideas here for different videos, and I would say overall, I'm just going to use this as an example. Let's say that I want to be more specific and say, you know what, I want to target beginners on YouTube. So this is part of the process where if you really want to dial in your content, continue to refine it. So that's what I'm going to do here. I'm going to say, great, please give me another 10 ideas focused to appeal to brand new creators on YouTube. Let's see what it comes up with. Okay, title 1, starting your YouTube channel, step-by-step guide. That's great. Choose your YouTube niche. It's great. Basic video editing, how to shoot great videos with your smartphone, crafting your first video script, mastering YouTube SEO. Okay, this is all great. So now you can tweak this. Obviously, I'm using it for YouTube. It doesn't matter. You use the same process for Facebook posts, Instagram posts, LinkedIn. It doesn't matter here. Just plug in your platform and you can start to create. Now, the prompt I created has it set to 10. Right now with chat, that's a good amount to ask it about. Sometimes it won't give the same level of attention to detail if you go beyond 10. So if you want more than 10, then ask it to generate another 10 so you can keep going. And of course, you can also, let's say you're posting on multiple platforms, you can now ask it, you've got 10 ideas. So for me, I've got 10 ideas for YouTube. I could ask it, okay, give me 10 ideas for social media posts on Facebook that will appeal to the beginner on YouTube. So you can keep building and building upon this. And it's really a great way to scale your content very easily. So now that step 2 is complete, let's go to step 3, where we're going to start to build an outline. And for step 3, if we go back over to my post on school, I give you 6 bonus prompts here, and I broke it down. So in case you're doing something other than YouTube scripts, I gave you 2 prompts you can play around with for social media content, 2 for YouTube scripts, and 2 for email marketing. Check out the second one in email marketing. It's really good. And of course, you can expand these. You can interchange these. You just have to change the platform that you're creating the content for. But you basically have 6 bonus prompts to use that you can experiment with here. So I'm creating a YouTube script. So I'm going to come down here to this first prompt where it says create an outline for a 15-minute, basically we're going to say a script. So I'm going to paste it here, and then we're going to change out the platform and tell it YouTube. And then the topic, I'm going to take this first topic, starting a YouTube channel, a step-by-step guide. And I think this is a good example because many of you have some experience with YouTube, so you'll get to see how relevant this content is. Next, we want to create content that will resonate with an audience who is feeling, and we input the emotion or challenge here. So if we go back up to the avatar, and it does break down pain points and needs. So technical know-how, difficulty navigating complex editing software and equipment, time management, struggles to produce content consistently due to time constraints, uncertainty about the effectively connecting and to grow their audience. Okay. You know what though? I'm going to change this up because if we're talking about beginners, I know that there's a fear of putting yourself out there, who feels a great fear of putting yourself out there. So let's see what it comes up with. And this is the importance of building an outline, no matter what it is, whether if you're going to do social media posts or an email newsletter or a script. I really like doing an outline first, because this is where you can kind of refine things and then actually ask it to create the content that you're looking for. So here's the script that it essentially created, the outline. So we've got an introduction, the step-by-step guide, common mistakes, Q&A section, and a conclusion. I like the introduction. I do like this step-by-step guide. I do feel like it's focused for beginners. I like this common mistakes. I think it's relevant. And the Q&A section. And I think this Q&A section is good as well. So I'm happy with where this is at. I don't want to change anything at this point. Now it's time for step 4. There isn't much of a prompt here because it's sort of the next step. So we know whatever it is, you can just essentially tell it, I'm trying to draft a YouTube script. So I'm going to go ahead and tell it, great, please draft a YouTube script based on this outline. Okay, now that my script is created, it's time for step 5, where I get to tweak and refine and polish this and kind of make it my own. And this is an important step because a lot of times people complain about AI that, they can tell that it was created by AI, and this is your chance to put your touch on things. So this is a great way to get inspiration that's automatically geared to appeal to your ideal audience. And let me know in the comments below, when you created your avatar, what aspect of the avatar surprised you the most? Oftentimes, when we create these for my clients, we'll create typically several for the client, because most businesses are trying to appeal to different audiences with different goals or different challenges. So do this for yourself. If you have multiple audiences that might be a little different, this is a great exercise to do it specifically for those audiences. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.